So, September got off to a pretty rocky start on Wall Street. You know how traders always say this month has a reputation for being the toughest one of the year? Well, Tuesday really lived up to that. Hey everyone, it's Wednesday morning, September 3rd, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. Stocks opened sharply lower but clawed back a bit before the closing bell. The Dow ended down about 250 points, the Standard & Poor's 500 slipped around 0.7%, and the Nasdaq lost roughly 0.8%. Not exactly the kind of kickoff investors were hoping for after another strong August. Tech weighed heavily, with Nvidia sliding about 2% after pushing back against media chatter that its AI chips were already sold out. At the same time, Treasury yields kept climbing. The 30-year jumped 5 basis points to just under 5%, a level most experts see as a real drag on stocks. The 10-year moved up close to 4.3%, and this all comes in a short holiday week with markets already bracing for a make-or-break jobs report on Friday. That's the big one traders think could seal the deal for a rate cut later this month. For now, markets are pricing in roughly 90% odds of a 25 basis point cut, but stronger or weaker labor data could swing that view. Meanwhile, gold hit another all-time high, trading near $3,600 an ounce, as investors keep betting the Fed will have to move soon. Manufacturing, though, stayed weak. August marked the 6th straight month of contraction. On the political front, there's no shortage of drama. A court hearing on whether Trump can fire Fed Governor Lisa Cook ended without a decision, adding to concerns about the Fed's independence. And in a major blow to Trump's trade agenda, a federal appeals court struck down most of his global tariffs as unconstitutional. Trump blasted the ruling as partisan and vowed to take it to the Supreme Court. So, between a tough seasonal setup, climbing yields, and plenty of political noise, markets have a lot to digest. All right, that wraps up today's Capital Markets Quickie. Join me again tomorrow morning for more market updates. See you then.